What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and these people will never, ever learn. After a 2020 season where the NFL decided to go full woke, make it all about social justice and identity politics, they saw a drop in ratings, and even the matchup of Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes could not do it in the Super Bowl, with millions and millions of people deciding not to turn on sports' biggest game. The NFL decides we're going to do it all over again. All of these things that made people turn off the NFL, turn off football, walk away and find something else to do, we're going to double, triple, quadruple down. These people are absolutely fucking insane. NFL to roll out more social justice messaging in 2021 season. NFL will highlight Lift Every Voice and Sing at all tentpole events moving forward. You know, the Black National Anthem, whatever the fuck that means. And of course, Jay-Z's Rock Nation is still advising the league on its Inspire Change initiative. And of course, over here on Outkick, we do have an article. The NFL plans to ramp up the woke in 2021. Are you jonesing for more woke out of the NFL? Your dream will soon come true. The league plans to add more social justice messaging to fields, helmets, and to its pregame activities, which reports that it's all part of a 10-year, $250 million commitment to combat systemic racism. This is so fucking pathetic from the NFL. The NFL, a Roger Goodell who bent over and got on his knees while he got ass fucked by all these social justice losers. The Colin Kaepernicks of the world, begging forgiveness from Colin Kaepernick. Why didn't we listen to you sooner, Cap? Absolutely cringe and pathetic for the NFL. We saw what happened, right? We saw what happened last year. In 2020, the audience of NFL regular season games dropped at a time where so many of these stadiums were not able to have fans. You should have had more people tuning in during these lockdowns. You should have had more people watching sports rather than less. Now, did the NFL have a less of a drop-off than we saw in places like the NBA, who really went full force with it? Yes, but you'd still think that it was enough for them to learn. And when you look at the Super Bowl, the fact you have this dream matchup and it cannot pull the numbers that you thought it would, you would think that the NFL would learn, they would adjust, but no, they will continue to do these things that will not work, that will only push people away. You think that by writing "end racism" on the field, that that's going to stop racism? You think that by inserting this social justice identity politics bullshit, you really think that that's going to have any effect on the world? It will not. It will only make people tune out of your sport. And in fact, it's funny because over here on Deadspin, they're not happy with these measures. It's not doing enough. The NFL is trying to give black people things they didn't ask for. Again, this league is determined to do the bare minimum for racial justice, and just playing a damn song proves it. They're not, the people that they're pandering to, they do not like this. A season after the league hilariously thought that playing the Black National Anthem before the Star-Spangled Banner during Week 1 would fix systemic racism, the NFL has decided to do it all over again. They're bringing back lots of elements from last year. Let me remind you how that went. The league put "It Takes All of Us" and "End Racism" in the end zones. Listen to how the people, the very people that they are doing this for, the very people that they are trying to virtue signal for and go woke for and abandon their core audience for, this is what they think of their measures. The league put "It Takes All of Us" and "End Racism" in the end zones. If you were wondering, it didn't end racism. And it doesn't take all of us, as racism isn't people of color's problem to fix. Well, that's strange because I've seen a lot of black people, especially being promoted by the mainstream media recently, who are racist as fuck. But I guess it doesn't take you to end racism. It was so bad that the Texans and Chiefs got booed before the first game of the season for coming together for a moment of unity. Yeah, they did, because the NFL is so cringe. One of these people might not play this season, because the NFL is so cringe with these social justice messages that the fans have had enough. Because guess what? What you haven't figured out, Deadspin, what the NFL hasn't figured out is that people want to watch fucking football. People want sports. We don't want our athletes talking about politics, regardless of the side. I guarantee you there's a lot of people, even if they do feel a certain way and they like Trump, they like right-wing politics, Even if they like that, they might not want it shoved daily into their sports. That's the problem right now. The NFL evidently does not understand that. They're going to double down on the woke this coming year. No penalties for people kneeling during the national anthem. Social justice messaging. Probably honoring more people that were pieces of shit, like the Steelers did when they literally were honoring a guy who was committing drive-by shootings. More honoring and holding up of career fucking criminals by the NFL, as if you're supposed to respect or love them. Liars, people that are lying to become victims. That's what the NFL is all about. Evidently, they're going to double down. It's only going to get worse. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.